Alrighty folks, just crossed Stone Fort Road and headed back into the forest and took a little break here at this dry creek. I think if we had a little bit of water flowing, that we'd see all little waterfalls and stuff like that. But even as dry as it is, you get around the edge of where these rocks start to go up. It's pretty slick. I slid on it 2 or 3 times, same spot. So do be careful if you come out here. But it's a really pretty creek that's dry at the moment. And my girlfriend found something interesting. That's a rock, isn't it?
Yep.
A rock in the tree.
Tree grew into the rock.
Tree grew into the rock. And stuff like that is kind of cool to see out here. So, hope you enjoy. Well, howdy folks. Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn on YouTube. And today I am doing the Red Cedar hiking trail. It is a 12-mile loop. Going to be going counter-clockwise. I feel like that's the best way to do it. It's a rugged trail. There's the blazes. There's a primitive campground in the middle. That's what we're going to do. Me and my girlfriend, we're going to hike 6 miles, camp, then hike the 6 miles in the morning. And I've done this before. In the fall, should be a little bit more growed up, but it's a good time. And I'm going to take you all with me. So, let's get started. And that's where we're going to start, going down that way. When we come back up, we'll come up that way. This mainly consists of woodland trails. There is some road walking, but it's mainly backcountry roads. And yeah, that's what it is. It's pretty cool. So enjoy. Alrighty folks, first stop is this little pond. It's like a little wildlife pond. Probably has fish in it too. I'm sure folks fish, but you know there's mussels in it, so but really it's pretty close to the start of the trail. Just something kind of neat to see, and just thought I'd show it. Alrighty folks, crossing our first creek. As you can see, it was pretty simple. I'm surprised there's this much water, to be honest. We've not had rain in quite a while. Seems like earlier in the year we had just a ton of rain on the west side, flooding the Mississippi, and even on the east side with the Ohio, but now we just seem to be in drought mode. And that's why I had to bring plenty of water with me on this hike, so that I have plenty to drink and cook with, because you don't want to do it with this. It's stagnant. Even filtering it, it's still going to be risky. So when you do a hike like this, you want to make sure you bring plenty of water, especially when you don't get that much rain. Alrighty folks, got us an old big tree here. And then right over here, up against this tree, I'll zoom in, is barbed wire, old barbed wire. So probably an old settlement somewhere around here. Usually is with these bigger trees. Alrighty folks, passing by the Giant City horse camp, or the horse place, and they rent these horses out for folks to ride if you're ever interested in that. I'll zoom in, let you see some of them. There's some there. then over here, there's some. Looks like a little one. But here's the big pasture. And just enjoying the trail. It's right along this pasture, so you get to see everything. You get to see the horses, see all sorts of stuff out here. Alright folks, starting to get into some bluffage territory. Look at that hole. And also getting into Devil's Walking Stick territory. There's quite a bit of it around us. So that's where I'm just going to take it nice and easy down the trail and not brush my naked leg against Devil's Walking Stick. Alrighty folks. Found us an old cellar or basement of sorts. You can see the old foundation of it. All the bricks and stuff. It's kind of cool. Yep. So, really neat to find stuff like that. Alrighty folks. Starting to get into the bluffage part of Red Cedar Trail. Over by Shiloh Road, in between Shiloh and South Church. All sorts of cool bluffage along the trail, on the ground, just all around, and enjoying it. Starting to get closer to the campground where we're staying at. Alright, so girlfriend noticed something that looked kind of neat, and we came over here, and one of the first things we noticed is there's some carving here. Here's some carving here. If you can, I'll zoom in on it a little. That appears to be the Masonic symbol, square and compass with the G in it. I'm a Mason, been a Mason for about 12 years, so that's what I believe that is. Now, I don't know how new it is. It could have been from settlers. It could have been from the CCC era. It could have been before or after. But another cool thing is she thought she saw something that looked like a wall, and it just so happens that is what it is. This old road, and this was probably a bridge. There's spikes, like big screw things right there. A couple on the other side, and you can see how it's cut in. So yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is an old bridge. This was a road at one time, and there used to be a bridge here. That's pretty cool. Good catch. That is pretty cool right there. I like that. Alright folks, here is where the bridge used to be. It would have went right across here. And here's where it's cut out into the, where they built the wall. And the old pins that would have been used to keep the wooden bridge down, the boards. Who knows, could have been old railroad ties or something like that. Nonetheless, it's really cool looking. I marked the GPS of this. I'll if I remember, I'll put it down in the description below. Alrighty folks. Sitting on top of a rock here, standing on top of a rock, looking down at the river to river trail, as you can see. Across the river trail. Up top here's Red Cedar, and continuing to head towards the campground, which should be in about a mile, something like that. Storms are coming, rain and storms Right now they're tracking to look like they're kind of gonna miss us, but we may get a little bit, but who knows what will happen. Kind of hoping it stays dry, but kind of hoping whatever pushed through makes it just a tad bit cooler. Alrighty folks, we are at the Red Cedar Trail campground. It's just a primitive campground, no running water, no electricity, couple of vault toilets, fire rings, picnic tables. Got my tent set up. It's my Alps mountaineering tent. Bought it from REI from the outlet for like $100. It's not a bad tent. It's two-person tent, two-person backpacking tent. It's raining, so got the rain fly on, and storms are coming, so I had to hurry up and get it put together. Campground has a picnic tables, trash can, vault toilets. They're not in the best of shape, but hey, at least they're there. And fire pits. And if you go down that way just a little bit, it's a quick walk, there's Shiloh Road, and there's a gate there. You really can't tell there's something out here. There's no signs, but it's pretty close to the road if something were to happen and you need access. So it's pretty neat though, because it's right smack dab in the middle of the Red Cedar Trail, and it gives you a nice camping experience. You can see they keep it mowed, and you know, it's not really wilderness camping, but it's not really traditional campers all around you camping either, so it's kind of in between.